Put your hands by the back. You guys want to play games? You guys want to play games, right? Good.
Have you ever seen a routine shoplifting call turn into a violent nightmare? Imagine watching officers suddenly tase and tackle a calm, cooperative person who was simply answering questions. In today's Audit archive, a man is left desperately gasping for air beneath a pile of officers. This case shows how quickly things can go wrong, and you won't believe what happens next. Our first case of the day involves an incident where officers brutally mishandled the perpetrators of a robbery after they got into a car crash. On March 25, 2023, in Baltimore, Maryland, officers were canvassing the area for a vehicle that had been identified through license plate reader technology because it was wanted in connection to an armed robbery. Later, they were able to locate the car and tried to stop it. However, the driver, 58-year-old Daniel Moss, failed to stop and led officers on a pursuit for several minutes. Unfortunately for him, though, he crashed into a tree in Roland Park after losing control.
Oh, they just crashed! Windhurst! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Do not get out of the car! Do not move!
Get the out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Give us the air!
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Yes, sir.
Get the out of the car!
Yes, sir.
Get out of the car!
Okay, sir. I'm coming, sir. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It hit my belly. It hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, sir. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. All right, sir. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
While one officer was ordering Mr. Moss not to move, the other was telling him to get out of the car. This miscommunication not only resulted in confusion for the driver, but also made his situation worse, as his reasonable inaction was punished via the officer brutally pulling him out, despite him saying that he was hurt.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Get on the floor!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold this. Hold that.
Yeah.
If you move,
I won't do well. I don't want no trouble, brother. I got brother. That fucking hurt.
yeah. Get off this shit. Get off! Get on the floor. Get on your stomach now!
Yes, sir.
Get on your back! Give me your now!
There you go, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
12, give us the air. We have one in custody. I'm going to nail down our location. Give me a minute.
Although he was being completely compliant, the officers yelled at the victim and violently mishandled him. As a result, they were liable for violating their department's de-escalation policy, which states the purpose of this policy is to ensure that members use de-escalation techniques to reduce threats, gain the voluntary compliance of persons, and safely resolve a situation. On top of this, they also violated their use of force policy, which reads, the purpose of this policy is to establish that using force requires careful attention and continual assessment of the situation and threats with the goal of resolving the encounter peacefully.
Was it just you in the car?
My wife was in here. Where's she at?
Look at the shit about your wife. Is anyone else in the car?
She was, yes.
Huh? Right
yes.
now?
She might stepped out, but she was in there with me.
When you were taking off, was there someone in the car?
Yes, my wife was in
10-9.
For 100, any units injured?
1047. We have one in custody right now. He's just involved in the accident. If we get one, get a medic rolling out here, please.
Getting a medic. Windhurst, and what's your cross street?
Windhurst and Roland Avenue. All right, tell fire to step it up. We got one trap. We got one trap in the passenger seat.
All right, Windhurst and Roland, don't cross. I need a better 20.
10-4, we have one trap in the suspect vehicle. 5000 block, Roland Avenue.
Look at your
Look at your GPS on your phone.
Shockingly, it was revealed that the driver was also with his wife, a 79-year-old by the name of Linda Moss. Sadly, though, she was still stuck in the passenger seat of the car, lying motionless. Quickly, the officer called KGA and had them en route to the location. In the meantime, the officer would try to awaken the unconscious elderly woman.
Hello? Hello? Miss Moss! Oh my God. Can I open this? Just get him secure in the car. Damn it! Come on, let's get him in the car. Get in the car. We're gonna secure you in the car. We got medics coming for you, okay?
Sadly, Miss Moss died in the crash. In the end, Mr. Moss was arrested and the case was closed. According to the Baltimore Police Department, the car was registered to Linda Moss and had not been reported stolen. It's such aggression and misconduct that can lead to innocent people going through excruciating pain. Another example of this is an incident that occurred on June 4th, 2020 in Woodlynne, New Jersey, where local officers were dispatched to the 200th block of Parker Avenue in response to a citizen's complaint. When 31-year-old officer Ryan DeBell of Winona and his peers arrived on the scene, they encountered some teenagers hanging around shirtless in front of a house.
We got a call for trespassing. We're not smoking weed. We don't got weed. I'm telling you what the call for it. That's what we're telling you.
So it's called you. It's my house. She always call you. We're not on her porch. So where the weed at? I don't know where it is. Fuck like that.
What's your date of birth?
Not telling you anything. I ain't do shit.
What's your date of birth?
Not telling you nothing.
Y'all want to do this or get locked up?
Get locked up for what? Get locked up for what?
First of all, you're smoking.
I'm going to hell, bro.
Okay.
Locked up for locked up here. For smoking. Cigarette over here.
You get your ticket. If I ask you your name, you got to give it to me.
Bro, you acting.
What's your name? Hold on.
Oh, bro, you just said that they step right.
All right, sit right here. Just sit on the step. I got ID.
All right, we're not going to step away for going out. You just hard to capture no reason.
You got your way to hang out.
What's your name? In the house now. Nobody's on your porch. Nobody's on your porch.
What's your name? All right, relax. What's your name? Who? You.
What you need my name for?
Because we're talking to you. I got back to who I'm talking to.
But for what?
Right.
Did I commit a crime?
We out here talking to y'all. Yeah, you're detained.
You can talk to me. I'm calling my brother.
Okay, by asking your name. Okay. Put the phone down.
Put what?
I'm having you text people who come up here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Don't step on me. Don't step on me. I said don't text nobody to come here. We're going to call you on the porch. We got teams. We're always getting called.
I'm calling my big brother. That's my guardian. That's my guardian.
Young girl, put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. You guys want to play games? You guys want to play games, right?
Not only did Officer DeBell fail to provide enough time for the teenager to heed his commands, but he also did not resort to physical force, instead used his mace immediately. This was a violation of his department's policy on pepper sprays, which states, pepper spray may be used to control a dangerous or violent subject when deadly physical force does not appear to be justified or necessary, or attempts to subdue the subject by other conventional tactics have been ineffective in the situation at hand, or there is reasonable expectation that it will be unsafe for officers to approach within contact range of the subject.
This was all doing that to innocent people.
You want to put your hands right back?
I live here.
You live here? All right.
Yes, I live here.
All right, you go inside. You go inside. Got a combat a group of people failing to disperse. Spray deployed. They just ran from us. We have 6 guys out here and 2 of us. We don't need backup. We're 10-6. They fled the scene. You wanna run up on me too? You wanna run up on me too?
Go ahead, bro. Excuse me, why are you saying them?
Back up! Back up!
Take your badge off, nigga. Take your badge off. Nah, bro, take your badge off. Where you going?
Roll us a couple units. Get on the ground! You can get on the ground!
What's come to our attention now is that one of the people who was apprehended actually lived at the residential home. This meant that not only him, but his friends were also allowed to be at that location. Considering this, the officer violated, and only continued to violate, their fourth constitutional rights, which protect them and their property from unreasonable government searches and seizures, requiring law enforcement to obtain proper warrants based on probable cause before conducting searches. These constitutional protections extend to their homes, personal belongings, and physical persons, ensuring privacy and security against arbitrary police intrusion.
Now! Don't come up on me. Get on the ground! On your knees! On your knees! Now! On your knees! On your knees! Or back up! Don't walk up on me! Don't walk up on me! Don't walk up on me! Don't give me some before that shit up. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Why you all like stay down?
All right, now you can back up. Now you can back up. You got water. Water's going to reactivate it. Back up.
Don't stop doing that shit, bro.
We get a couple units for crowd control. We got one detainee and the rest of the scene. Give me some Woodlynne.
Woodlynne and Parker.
It's because I'm black, right? My partner's black. What are you talking about? Back up. Back up. Back up! I'm taking hands. Back up! Back up!
Got something out there with this, but you.
As if the teenagers weren't enough, the officer started becoming aggressive towards ordinary onlookers and bystanders who were simply witnessing the events that were transpiring. Failing to uphold his department's values and morals, the officer instead upheld his reign of tyranny on the people of this neighborhood.
You better back up too, because you're going to get locked up next. Well, I'm not cuffing you so you can touch your face.
What the fuck you tell me to get on the ground for?
Because.
I can't see shit.
All right, so you're detained. You're detained.
What is this?
I can't even breathe, God. Turn to the side.
All right. Put your hands on your back, please. Put your hands on your back. 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 Put your hands behind your back. I got an ambulance coming to give you water. Put your hands on your back. Give me the other hand. 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 Give me your other hand. That's in my face. I can't. Don't reactivate this fight. Don't go out. Give me the other hand. Just give me the other hand. I swear to God. What's your fucking name, bro? What is your fucking name? Sit back. Stand up. Don't touch me, dog. Keep sitting. Keep sitting. Keep sitting. I can't see, bro. You got a warrant. You're not allowed. You're good. You're good. If you pull it on, it's going to reactivate it. I'm telling you. Give me a little bit. Sit. You gotta sit. You gotta sit.
Stop. Get off me, bro.
You're under arrest. Just stop pulling away. Just stop pulling away. Just stop pulling away. Just stop. Just stop.
Although he may have had enough decency to let a bystander pour milk down the victim's back to cool him down, it didn't excuse his most recent offense. Despite it being a hot sunny day with scorching pavement, the officer kept trying to push the shirtless teenager's stomach against the scalding road. Consequently, the officer could be seen as violating the victim's 8th constitutional right, which protects one against cruel and unnecessary punishments.
Somebody record that shit.
Get on your knees. Just get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Just sit and get on your knees. Every time you pull that shit out things, I get. Don't put it on. It's just going to reactivate. Don't put it on. Because every time you put milk on, reactivate. So it's straight over here. Just stop pulling. Stop pulling. Stop pulling away. Stop pulling away. Hello, sir. Hold on. Let me talk to you there. Let me just stay with this.
He made my kids for no reason.
Just sit on the curb in the shade. Sit on the curb in the shade. Take a move up. Don't even cuff him. Don't even cuff him. Let him. He lives here. We'll just take one. We'll deal with the rest later.
1141. I already have one started for that standard first. Second one or?
Go. Get him back. I got an ambulance coming. Get him back. Get an ambulance. I got an ambulance coming. Just sit. I'm going to leave the door open. Let me go, bro. You got to get in the car, dude. I ain't want to pay you. I'll walk you to the door. Sit down in the car. Sit down in the car. Just sit down in the car. I got an ambulance coming. Sit down in the car. Dude, sit down in the car. Dude, sit down in the car. Sit down in the car. Dude, just sit down in the car.
With the increasing number of bystanders appearing and expressing their disdain for the situation, the officers begin trying to hide the victims from the public's eye by throwing them into the back of a police vehicle. Naturally, they weren't allowed to do this since nothing about this arrest was lawful. As a result, the teenager opposed his detainment.
In the car! Get in the car. I can't get in the car. I need to be outside. I can't breathe, guys. I'm out as fuck. I can't see, bro. What are you doing? Cuz, I need this, please. Bro, you set the roll. You're slipping, man, right? Cuz, he's playing me right now, please. I need, bro, something. No, I don't. Anybody got water? I can't think of it. They put milk and water on me. They reactivated it a few times. No, please don't put it over. I'm healthy. No, do not. Do not in there. Please.
I can't breathe.
I know you can't breathe through my nose. Listen, I've been Relax. Get to them, man.
The area wine legends and home Mercedes and a lot. And then all the
It helps. I can't breathe. You're talking about Give me 1 minute. How old is it? Hurry up! If you're an adult, it's not your business. You're not in bed. You're not in bed. If he's an adult, I'm not allowed to tell you about his personal business. All right.
Fortunately, the other officers were kind enough to understand his predicament and tried to cool him off using a garden hose. After a few minutes, he was once again escorted back to the vehicle, however, still being unable to see anything.
I can't see. All right. Have a seat. It's getting more and more out of hand. Get a seat. I can't see. I need Woody, please. I just put water on you. Have a seat. You can't have me sit in the sun. This shit burns.
This time is going to make it hurt more. Trust me. Trust us.
The door. The sun ain't going to be on. Come on in the car.
You got to get in the car. You got to get in the car. You got to get in the car. What's your password on your phone? What's your password? He wants it. It's too hot. It's too hot. Right. Well, that's too hot. I can't get AC. Put me in the shade. No. Put me in the shade. You got to get in the car. Put me in the shade. You got to get in the car. Stop spitting. Stop spitting on me.
Give me your shirt. Sir, I can't.
I'm hot. I can't sit in here, please. You gotta get in the car.
Just relax. Okay, just relax. Shut the door.
He's shut. He's got it.
Turn that car on.
Hurry up, please. Hurry up, I can't see. Hurry up.
Sometime later, the officers drove off with the victims in tow. A day after the incident, the Camden County Prosecutor's Office received an internal affairs complaint against Officer DeBeal. After a thorough investigation by said office, in consultation with the Office of the Attorney General and the Office of Public Integrity and Accountability, the officer was rightfully charged with 2 counts of simple assault. Officer DeBeal was then suspended from the department without pay. Regrettably, as of the date of this recording, it is unknown what happened after this. Sadly, black men being terrorized by the police is an all too common sight in America. A testament to that fact is an incident that occurred on May 11, 2017, in Schenectady, New York, where an officer saw a 36-year-old by the name of Andrew Kearse driving erratically on State Street and tried to pull him over. However, Mr. Kearse pulled into a driveway in Ward's Avenue and ran into a backyard, with officers still chasing him. The pursuit eventually ended behind a Donald Avenue home, and Mr. Kearse, who was in Schenectady visiting a female friend, was arrested. The following footage showcases what happened after an officer caught up to him.
348, is that the only one?
I can't walk. I can't walk. I can't for real. I'm sorry. I can't. No, I can't. Get up. Okay. Get up. Ow! Oh, get up. I'm on fucking legs, man. I can go on my knees. Stand up. Don't worry about it.
After a small tussle back and forth, Mr. Kearse was eventually thrown into the back of a police vehicle and was driven off.
Hey, I'll run the police, man. We're too fast for you.
Nine 320.
9320, go ahead.
With 328, I'm going to be heading to an address on Kelton. Same call.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What?
1641.
Yes, you can. Sir. Please open the window a little bit. Please. Please, sir. Excuse me, sir.
What?
Excuse me, sir.
What?
Please.
Now,
Please put out a window. Please.
Go ahead.
Alright, 4 I'm off on Ward. If you have anybody else responding, they can slow down.
Tracy, any other unit responding to Ward, you can slow down.
Although the only thing he asked for was the window to be slightly open, the officers refused this meager request and left Mr. Kearse stranded in the back, unable to breathe properly. Naturally, this was illegal, as it went against the basic human rights policy set forth by the United Nations Human Rights Office, which states, law enforcement officials shall ensure the full protection of the health of persons in their custody, and in particular, shall take immediate action to secure medical attention whenever required.
Please, come here.
Please what?
Come here.
What do you want?
Please.
What do you want?
Please, come here.
No, what?
I really can't breathe. I'm serious. Bring
Slow
headstrong.
down your breathing. Take deep breaths. Take your body.
Officer.
take it down. We got part 2. The broad in the back, you can go for fucking something. She pushed you? Is that what I rolled up to? Yeah. You see that? I rolled up, I saw like I was going through. I was like, oh.
Officer!
I heard me inside the house. I was like, oh, what's going on?
Officer! 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 Officer!
What?
Oh, damn. I was...
You think this might have to do with you running from the
Please
police?
open the window, please!
I'm not opening the window.
Please!
This injustice went on for more than 20 minutes. After crying for help for so long and receiving no response in return, Mr. Kearse could only suffer in silence. Finally, an officer got back in the driver's seat and started driving the vehicle again. However, despite being able to clearly hear the victim's cries, he ignored them and even outright rejected his requests.
Can you please open the window?
No.
Please, officer. Officer! Please!
Enter Hotel Noro Romeo 2787. It's NR 2787.
Please, officer. I really feel like I'm about to throw up.
Don't throw open my car.
Please. Open the window, please. A little bit, please. Please. Please, officer, I'm gonna throw up for real. Officer, please. Oh, shit. Officer, please. I want to stop in here. Please, man. Officer. Officer, please. Please, I'm begging you, man. Officer, please. Officer. Oh, I can't breathe.
320, go ahead.
Officer, please. Can't breathe.
1550.
Officer, please. Get dizzy, officer. Officer. Get dizzy.
Throughout the entire car ride, Mr. Kearse kept stating that he might throw up and adamantly requested medical assistance, but to no avail. Eventually, he fainted and fell unconscious in the car. Even after that, though, the officer only stopped to check on him when it was time to get him out. By then, however, it was too late.
You got right to your knees there.
Get up, man.
Copy 5, this car's been moved. I'll head over there.
Get up, man. Come on. Come on.
32, are you copying anyone's transmission?
Fine, man. Come on.
That's affirmative.
Okay, I wasn't sure you weren't answering anyone.
Great.
935.
35, go ahead.
Off the station, 3.1 heading.
What are you doing, bro?
1658.
Stand up, on
37.
37, go ahead.
Female doesn't make that important log criteria will be clear.
Yeah.
1659.
As one can clearly see, rather than call for a medical responder right away, the officer grabbed the motionless body of Mr. Kearse like a ruffian and threw him against the car. Subsequently, they dragged him to the sidewalk where they lay him down.
15, go ahead.
15 started the medic staff to 11-1, River Street, acting unresponsive here. Come on, man. Come on.
Receive medics for male acting unresponsive. What's the location?
Back to the station. Come on, man.
1659.
Nine, 905.
905.
Doing the I can't breathe thing all the way down to the station. Yeah. Okay.
I copy that at the
Yeah.
Guy 323. Just ask for the CPR in progress. We have the paddle.
Receive.
Thanks, 1-1. Do we have anybody up on Hague? Excuse me. Where the original stop was located, do we have anybody up there?
Affirmative, I have 0.
Back. Alright, we need at least 2 guys up there. We might as well hold the house in the car for now.
The officers continued to stand around and do nothing, while only making the decision to administer CPR after other officers had arrived on the scene. Thankfully, paramedics were able to arrive on the scene around 2 minutes later.
Carrying forward for the nose and back off in front of 157 Ward.
Eventually, he was taken to Ellis Hospital, where he was regrettably pronounced dead. The State Police and Attorney General Special Investigations and Prosecution Unit said that they were probing the death. The review would culminate in the AG's office either bringing criminal charges against police or releasing a detailed report about Kiers's death. A month later, the victim's wife, Negroni Kiers, filed a notice of claim, a precursor to a lawsuit, warning that she intended to sue the city for $25 million. The legal action named the city and police departments as respondents, alleging that Kiers's civil rights were violated and that police failed to get him medical help when he was in distress after the foot chase with the cops. Unfortunately, as of the date of this recording, there's been no update on either situation. Our last case of the day occurred on February 4th, 2020, in the city of Conway, Arkansas. Officers responded to a call regarding a couple that was shoplifting at a Harps store. The two shoppers had allegedly taken a drone out of its packaging while they were shopping. Upon arriving at the scene, the officers consulted with staff and then subsequently ran into the suspected couple.
Hello, ma'am. What's going on today? Not much?
Shopping.
Okay. Are you gonna run me over?
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Me?
Okay, yeah, we got a call saying that you have stuff in your purse. Do you mind if I check it?
Yeah.
No, man.
You got nothing in here?
No.
Okay, were y'all planning on buying a drone?
I don't fly drones.
You don't fly drones?
No.
There's one right here. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna buy all this stuff. All this stuff is being bought right
Well, why'd you take it out of the box if you can't pay
now.
for
Box is all
it?
ripped up. Look, it's all messed up right there.
Oh, so you're also eating chicken or fish?
Yeah.
Why'd you take it out of the box?
Wait, y'all still need to?
I'm sorry, I'm just showing this lady.
No, you're good.
Y'all still
I was sitting in the
No, you can hold on to it.
right there. Stay with me. I shop here all the time with you guys.
Right, that there's no reason.
I mean, it was already over. Seriously, what?
I don't know, we just made contact with him right now.
I mean, we could put it in here now. Seriously. We're not keeping it in there. We're not trying to cause no problems.
Of course.
Hang out with us.
Just hang out with us. Are you gonna pay for your fish sticks?
We gotta pay for all this stuff.
Okay.
We got a food stamp card and everything. Ready to go.
Okay. Well, food stamp's not gonna cover this.
No, that's, yeah, we didn't want it to. Bank card, everything.
Okay. I couldn't get out of the radio to tell you they were over here.
Although everything seemed to be in order after they answered all those questions, the officers weren't satisfied and detained the couple for an extended period of time by asking them for their ID.
Do you have your ID, ma'am?
Go ahead and give me a name. Jason Latoya. M-E-T-O-Y-O. M-E-T-O-N-E-T-O-Y-O.
That's just calling it too.
816.
Okay. I have one by name and number when you're ready.
We shop here all the time.
Last name Arnold, common spelling. First name Brandy with an I. Date of
Responsible for drugs or nothing like that, so just do what I do.
both of them? Okay. Okay, Brandy.
Ma'am.
Put your hands behind your back.
What?
Shoplift.
I haven't stolen anything.
Yeah, you took a thing out of the box. Just put your hands behind your back.
Ma'am.
Put your hands behind.
I got it. I got it. Help me! Help me! Help me!
Let go. Let go. Relax and let go.
One thing. No. One more kid! Hold him behind the back! Oh, okay, get down. Hands behind the back!
Do it now. Do it now.
Hey!
Despite everything coming to a standstill and the accused being more or less detained, an officer came out of nowhere, jumped, and then tased the man, drastically escalating the situation. Obviously, numerous policies were violated here. The ACLU's taser policy states that officers may only use it at a time when such force is necessary and when a proper warning is given. Their department's de-escalation policy and then their department's use of force policy, which states, officers shall use only that amount of force that is objectively reasonable under the totality of the circumstances known to the officer at the time the force is used.
Alright. This one here?
That's mine.
Stop moving. Anybody else missing a... You can talk. Where's stop? Stop moving. Stop moving. Did you already check this in?
No.
You can talk, you can breathe. Chill out. We got an ambulance.
Before we continue further, a crucial point must be made clear. The officer just stated that if the victim was capable of talking, then he was capable of breathing as well. It should be noted, however, that this is perhaps one of the most lethal misconceptions in both EMS and law enforcement. To put it simply, a person working really hard at trying to breathe will often yell and scream. As a result, a victim that's able to speak doesn't mean that that same victim is capable of breathing as well. Despite this, the officers never let their weight off of him even for a second as the man continued to suffer.
No, you're alright.
It was on the back.
Yeah.
Get away from it. Yeah, I was there.
Whoever's taser that was, I told him to turn it off. Like right there, my hand's right there, so turn it off.
Don't move. I said don't move.
Put your
Stop
head
moving.
down and be still. You
Stop
understand
moving.
that? Put your head back on the floor and straighten your leg out. No.
Stop moving.
Put your head down and be still.
I think I might have done that.
Yeah,
Man, give me hand sanitizer.
Sir,
Yeah, can you get
please. Oh, I can't breathe.
Although it was clearly obvious that he wasn't going anywhere, the officers still unnecessarily applied too much weight on the victim. Not only did these officers violate department policy, but so did the officers standing on the sidelines who let these atrocities slide by. Specifically, they violated the duty to intervene policy, which states when a law enforcement officer uses excessive force or engages in other prohibited conduct, other officers on the scene have a duty to stop such action. Thankfully, a paramedic arrived a short while later and tended to the victim's egregious injuries.
Oh, what she gave? I think a wallet.
While he was wheeled out and put into an ambulance, a female officer apprehended and arrested the woman who was present with the victim. Although she was still only under suspicion, the officer put her in the back of a patrol vehicle anyway, instead of simply detaining her.
Yeah. Alright, turn around.
Hey, listen, your boyfriend or whoever he is, okay? He's coding right now, okay? Did he have anything on him? What did he swallow? We need to know, because we need to say...
What do you mean, what did he swallow?
Did he swallow anything?
Did y'all take anything?
No!
Listen, you're, at this point, I'm not going to charge you any sort... Listen, stop and listen to me, okay?
Can you step out of the vehicle? I haven't searched her. I just threw her in the back of my vehicle.
Step out. Have you guys taken any sort of drug or narcotic? And by no means listen first. You're not being charged with any sort of drug
I don't know of anything that he would have taken. That's why I'm fixing to freak out.
What sort of... get out. Here, well, as I talk to you, step out. Okay, what sort of drugs have you taken in the past week?
No, I don't have anything. Ma'am.
What sort of drugs has he taken in the past week?
We know that he uses drugs.
I really don't know. Here's it.
Okay, I'm gonna loosen up your cuffs, okay?
Have y'all taken anything in the past week?
Oh, I don't pop pills. It's what marijuana.
You pop pills? Okay. What kind of pills have y'all popped?
I don't pop pills. I don't know what.
How long have y'all been dating?
I'm trying to save his life. Work with me here, okay? You're not.
But I don't know. That's why I'm freaking the out, dude. I don't know. I don't know what he took.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
Do you know of any history that can help the hospital?
They don't know what better.
Sit in.
I can fit a finger in. Get in there.
Even though she stated multiple times that they didn't do drugs or that she didn't know of any drugs the man would have used, the officer continued to badger her with the same questions, a meaningless ensemble that went on for an unreasonably long time.
Okay. Go ahead and sit in. Is there anything that you can tell us about his past medical history, whether it's recreational or even narcotics, that can help the hospital possibly save his life?
Oh my God.
I need you.
I understand what you're saying.
What?
But I don't know what he took. I don't know
Maybe
any
not
of
today.
what he took. He hasn't had anything. He hasn't had anything.
I'm not asking what's taken in the past.
Eventually, the woman was unjustly driven off to the police station by the female officer. On the way, the two had a chat regarding the events that transpired.
I mean, you'll get...
I'll take that to court. I have not stolen anything.
Okay, well, shoplifting is concealing items, and you'll conceal the drone, so...
I didn't conceal anything. I wasn't even pushing the cart. You can watch the cameras. I didn't take anything. I gave you my purse willingly. I gave you everything willingly.
What?
What happened to him?
Where was I at during that?
Okay, but you have left me since then. You have seen him.
I saw him when he got put in the ambulance. I was too busy trying to deal with shoplifting.
You're too busy what?
Dealing with your shoplifting.
I have money to pay for everything. I was not stealing. Ma'am, I really wasn't stealing.
Officer Finch told you that they were doing CPR in the back of the ambulance.
CPR?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's why he was asking you if he had taken it. No, it doesn't mean he's dead. What?
Sadly, that's exactly what that meant. By the time Metropolitan Emergency Medical Services arrived, Mr. Morris was unresponsive and had no pulse. He arrived at the hospital by ambulance, where he was pronounced dead. According to the medical examiner, Mr. Morris died as a result of a combination of methamphetamine intoxication with exertion, struggle, and conducted electrical weapon deployment. Barb and stun gun sights were identified on his torso. This meant that the officers were directly responsible for the death of the civilian. Unfortunately, a local prosecutor found that the officers were not guilty of any criminal offenses. Although an internal investigation was conducted, there has still been no word regarding its results. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter.